Let me ask you something real quick. How much money do you actually have saved right now? Not your checking account, not what you spent last week, your actual savings. If that number made you uncomfortable, this video is for you. And before you feel bad about it, you need to hear this first. 60% of Americans in their 30s have less than $500 saved for emergency. Empower, not $5,000, not $500 saved for retirement. $500 total. So you're not behind. You're not stupid. You're not failing. You're just normal. And normal in America right now means one bad month away from broke. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. Step by step. With real number. No vague advice. No. Just spend less on coffee. Let's talk about why this is happening first, because once you understand why, the fix makes complete sense. Why you have nothing saved, you graduate, got a job, started paying bills, and somewhere between rent, a car payment, and just trying to live your life, saving money never happened. And here's what nobody tells you. 27% of Americans in their 30s are still carrying student loan debt. Education data, the average borrower is carrying over $43,000 student debt. Get out of debt, guys. $400. $500, sometimes $600 a month just gone. Before rent, before food, before anything. And rent? The average American rent right now is over $1,500 a month. So you've got student loans eating one side, rent eating the other, and saving feels impossible. But here's the truth. It's not impossible. It just requires a completely different approach than what most people are doing. The real problem nobody talks about: most people in their 30s are doing their finances backward. They pay their bills, they spend what's left, and then they try to save whatever's left after that, which is usually nothing. That's the trap. The people who actually build wealth, something different. They pay themselves first, before rent, before bills, before anything. Percentage of every paycheck goes straight to savings before you ever see it. We're going to talk about exactly how much and exactly where it goes. But first, let me show you the number that changes everything. The number that will change how you think about money forever. $300 a month. That's it. $300 a month. If you start investing $300 a month right now, at 30 years old, by the time you retire at 67, you'll have close to $680,000 from $300 a month. Now watch what happens. You wait just 10 more years. Same $300 a month, starting at 40 instead of 30. You retire with $340,000. Those extra 10 years of compounding more than doubled the final balance. For a calculator, you didn't invest more money. You just started earlier. That's the power of compound interest. Your money makes money. Then that money makes more money. And it just keeps going. Every single year you wait costs you more than the year before. This is why your 30s are not too late. But they are the last easy window you have. What you actually do. Step by step. Okay, here's the real part. No more motivation, just the exact steps. Step 1. Stop losing free money. If your employer offers a 401k match and you're not using it, you are literally leaving free money sitting on a table and walking away from it. In 2026, you can contribute up to $24,500 to your 401k. Empower. But here's the minimum you should be doing. Whatever percentage your employer matches, you match it. If they match 3%, you put in 3%. If they match 5%, you put in 5%. That match is a 100% instant return on your money. Nothing, not stocks, not crypto, not anything, gives you a guaranteed 100% return. Start there, today, not next month. Today. Step 2. Build your emergency fund first. I know everyone says invest, invest, invest. But here's the reality. If you don't have 3 months of expenses saved, the first time your car breaks down or you lose your job, you're pulling money out of your investments and paying penalties to do it. You wipe out years of progress with one emergency. So before you invest heavily, build an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses. Lending Club and regular bank account earning basically nothing. Right now, the best high-yield savings accounts are paying up to 5% APY. Compared to the national average of just 0.39%. Fortune, same money, same safety, 10 times more interest. Borrow, Axos, SoFi. These are paying 4% to 5% right now. Your regular Chase or Bank of America savings account probably paying you 0.01%. Move your emergency fund. This week, step 3. Automate everything. This is the most important step and the one most people skip. Willpower doesn't work with money. Nobody has the discipline to manually save every single month. You set it up once so it happens automatically. Paycheck comes in. Before you touch it, A percentage goes to your 401k. A percentage goes to your high-yield savings. You never see it. You never spend it. It just builds. Start with 10% of your income total. Even if that's just $200 a month. $200 a month at 30 becomes over $450,000 by retirement. That's not a trick. That's just math. Step 4. Attack your debt in the right order. If you have debt, and most of you do, here's exactly how to prioritize. First, any debt above 7% interest rate. Pay that off aggressive. Credit cards especially. The average credit card rate right now is over 20%. That's the opposite of compound interest working against you. Second, student loan. Most federal student loans are between 5% and 7%. If yours are under 7%, don't stress about paying them off fast. Make the minimum payment and put the extra money into your 401k instead, because your investments will likely grow faster than your loan interest costs. Third, everything else. Car loans, personal loans, minimum payments, only while your savings grow. This order matters. Most people do it backwards and wonder why they can't get ahead. Step 5. Raise your income. I know that sounds obvious, but here's the thing most people miss. The fastest way to save more isn't cutting expenses. It's making more money. Cutting expenses has a floor. You can only cut so much before you're miserable, but income has no ceiling. The average American gets a 3% to 4% raise per year. That is not enough. If you've been at the same job for 2+ years and you haven't asked for a raise, ask this month. The research is clear. People who ask for raises get them about 70% of the time. The worst they say is no. And if they say no twice in a row, start looking, because the fastest pay increase most Americans ever get is switching jobs. The real talk here's what I want you to take away from this. You're in your 30s. You are not behind. You are not too late. But you are at the exact moment where the decision you make right now will determine what your 50s and 60s look like. The people retiring comfortably? Most of them didn't have more money than you. They just started earlier. They automated it. They didn't touch it. That's the whole secret. $200 a month, automated, into the right accounts, starting this month, not next month, not when things settle down, not when you pay off that card. This month, because every month you wait is a month of compounding you never get back. If this helped you, share it with someone in their 30s who needs to hear it. And if you want to know anything, just comment down. We always reply to all comments.